more news stories from Ethiopia. Firstly, Oromia region, where reportedly Oromo Liberation Army abducted some foreigners working at a cement factory. Some have been released too. And Oromia Regional Police, instead of taking action against OLA, has arrested some cement factory workers. Second news story is from Fenot Silam, a town in Amhara region. In a previous video, I reported about the presence of thousands of IDPs in Filote Silam. Now, these IDPs are reportedly on their way towards Bahidar. They want to protest there in Bahidar. Why are they marching towards Bahidar from Finote Silam? Thirdly, viewers, another disturbing news story from Ukraine. Jessica Orakpo is a Nigerian medical student. She was studying in Ukraine. She has shared her experience in Ukraine when she and other African students were striving to be evacuated from Ukraine. She says animals were evacuated before Africans. It's alarming. Lastly, viewers, I spoke on a video last night in which some Ethiopian security force members were seen burning humans. They were setting human bodies on fire, and some of them were alive when they were being set on fire. Getachew Reda, TPLF presidential spokesperson, has spoken on that. What is he saying? Firstly, viewers, Oromo Liberation Army has reportedly abducted some foreigners working at a cement factory in Oromia region. Name of the factory is Ethio Cement. The factory is located in Sululta Wareda of Oromia region, close to Chancho town. Here, more than a week ago, 27 workers of the cement factory were abducted by members of Oromo Liberation Army. And among these 27 workers were some foreigners as well. 6 Indians were also abducted. They were part of this 27 list. 18 members, 18 persons have been released so far. How were they released? Local media, locals, they negotiated with Oromo Liberation Army, and 18 persons have been released. 9 are still in detention. They are in the custody of Oromo Liberation Army. And among these 9, 6 are Indians. Indians have not been released so far. How were they released? Through negotiations, through paying ransom? We don't know. But 18 have been released. Did police, Oromia Regional Police, play any role in the release of these 18 persons? No. The release came mainly after talks between some locals and Oromo Liberation Army. What is Oromia Regional Police doing? Oromia Regional Police has arrested 4 cement factory workers, 4 workers of Ethio Cement. And Oromia Regional Police is charging these 4 cement factory members of having ties with Oromo Liberation Army. Now, these factory workers did negotiate with OLA members because police was not playing its role. That is what happens when security forces are paralyzed. They are not prepared and they are not in a position to take action due to their inefficiency, due to their limited capacity, whatever the reason is. That is what happens. Then locals make efforts on their own. But police is now arresting these cement factory workers. Police should take action against abductors who abducted these foreigners. Why is that cement factory workers are being arrested? Secondly, viewers, second news story is from Finot Islam. Finot Islam is a town in Amhara region. In a previous video, I reported about the presence of thousands of IDPs, internally displaced persons in Finot Islam. Most of these IDPs are Amharas. They have been displaced from Velega, Oromia, West Shiva, Oromia, and BG Benishangal Gumuz region of Ethiopia. Thousands in Islam, but they are not being given food. They're not being properly dealt by Amhara regional government. That is why reportedly now these IDPs from Finot Islam, they are marching towards Bahirdar, Gojam's main city. They want to protest there in front of Amhara regional government offices. They say they don't have food, they are not secure, no security, no food, no houses to live, no employment. It's the responsibility of Amhara regional government, Ethiopian federal government to look after these refugees, these IDPs rather. But since they are not being rehabilitated, that is why they have decided to march towards Bahirdar, and some convoys, some large gatherings of these IDPs have been seen moving from Islam towards Bahirdar, Gojam's main city. Thirdly, viewers, another disturbing news story from Ukraine. We have been informing you about the plight of African students in Ukraine who have been trying to be evacuated there, but Ukrainians were preferred, and these African students, they faced treatment which can be called racial injustice. Jessica Orapko is a 23-year-old girl from Nigeria. She's a medical student. She was in Ukraine before the start of this war, Ukraine-Russia war. Then the war broke out, and now she has been evacuated. She's in Hungary now. In Hungary, she spoke to The Voice, which is a magazine, and she shared her experience of evacuation from Ukraine. She says that animals and pets were preferred to Africans regarding evacuation. She says, we were waiting for evacuation. One bus came, Ukrainians boarded, the bus left. Second bus came, Ukrainians boarded, the bus left. Third bus came, and Ukrainians, some of them, they boarded the bus and they made space for their pets and animals as well. Caged animals were also put on the bus. Africans were not allowed to board the bus, and the bus also departed. I read the story of Jessica Orapko. It was very disturbing for me. What is Africa doing? Is African Union demanding an apology? Is African Union demanding compensation? I personally think that Africa should demand apology and compensation. These African students, Africans who faced this unjust treatment, they should form bodies, they should initiate legal proceedings, they should sue the authorities there. Lastly, viewers, Getachew Reda, Tigray's presidential spokesperson, has expressed his views regarding a video which emerged a few hours ago. I did a video on that. The video shows Ethiopian government security officials setting humans on fire. The perpetrators, their identity has not been established so far, but several force members can be seen. Most experts agree that SNNPR regional force members can be clearly seen because their uniform, the badges on the uniform have been identified. They are from SNNPR. Other force members can also be seen in the video. Getachew Reda is putting the entire blame on Fano. He says that some devils have left hell. Apparently, they have joined Fano. That is the response of Getachew Reda to the video which emerged a few hours ago. Now, it would be a bit unfair to blame just Fano because what we have confirmed so far is the video shows SNNPR regional forces. Fano members could also be there in the video, but we have no confirmation. The video must be thoroughly investigated. Where is it from? Some say the video is from BG, Benishangul Gumuz region of Ethiopia, because there is deployment of several regional forces in BG. In BG, there is Ethiopian Dam, Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, GERD. For the protection of this dam site, there is deployment of SNNPR regional forces, Sidama regional forces, Gambela regional forces, and Amhara special forces as well. Is there a Fano there in Matagal, in BG? We don't know. But Fano did try to enter BG a few days ago. Amhara Special Force has its presence there. We have shared pictures of Amhara Special Force members from BG. We heard reports about Fano operating in BG in some areas which are on Amhara BG border. But we don't know about Fano's presence close to dam site. But Getachew Reda is laying the entire blame squarely on Fano. I am of this view that the video must be thoroughly investigated. And secondly, this video is telling us how security forces are behaving in Ethiopia. As I said in the last night's video, it's a textbook case of institutionalized savagery. This is the mindset of an institution, of a force which is there deployed. Since there are more than one force seen in the clip, it means these are the mindsets of those forces, not the individuals there. So the entire security structure needs overhaul. If you just keep on blaming Fano, Fano will blame Tigray fighters. It won't solve the problem. The problem can only be solved through an overhaul of the entire security structure, regional and federal. Otherwise, you will see more of such incidents in future. Thank you.